Welcome to Charts and Hearts. I'm Sarah and she's Lindsay.
And today it's another hot take. Yay!
Oh, yay! Yeah, we went and watched The Devil Wears Prada 2 and we're going to talk about it. And there will probably be spoilers.
Yes.
No, there will definitely be spoilers.
There will definitely be spoilers, so be aware.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to the movies, which is always a good time.
Yeah.
And it was surprisingly busy.
No, yeah, like
Which
it
was
came
nice.
out like a week ago and it was pretty
Yeah.
decent, so that's good.
Yeah, it was,
It's what we said, Ryan Gosling saved cinema, so everything's fine now.
That's what we hear.
Yeah.
That's what we hear.
Even though we had 20 minutes of trailers and ads.
Oh, 25.
25 minutes. Yeah.
It was insane. Oof. Yeah. But yeah, it was overall like there's no way that this movie would have gotten made or like anybody would care about it if it wasn't a sequel to an already
absolutely.
amazing movie.
Yeah, iconic. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not iconic like the first one, but it's a very serviceable, enjoyable sequel.
Yes, I think it's a very good plot. Like if you took the script and took out these people, it would be a pretty decent, probably like Netflix rom-com. Like it's
not even like a rom-com.
It's not a rom-com, but like a Netflix
just a
level of
women's
movie.
comedy.
Yeah. A Netflix level of movie, as opposed to like a Hallmark level. Mm-hmm. So it's a pretty decent script and
like
idea
the plot
and scaffolding and
is
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
And then there's really good acting in it.
Yes, amazing.
So that's always good.
Yeah, and I think like thinking about it afterwards, I like when you think about like sequels and like how you get these people back into the same situation. I liked the way that they did that. So we're just gonna go spoilery now. Is that she's hired to go back to Runway as the features editor to help save them from a scandal, and so it works in a nice way of like she's doing journalism, which is what she wanted. She's being paid appropriately for it. She's has the skill level appropriate for it, so she's not like
it's
trying
not like
to
she's
learn
back being an
or
assistant.
like doing a favor for somebody and not getting paid properly. Like all of that is on the up and up, but she's still with them in that.
Yeah,
so
and
that
like
works nicely.
but in a position that like does make a lot of sense for her, both like career wise and level wise. Like she's not just like coming in as a freelance, like doing a story as a journalist and then randomly like gets embroiled in stuff. Like she comes on as like the features editor for the whole magazine.
So she has more power, but Miranda is still her boss, which is what everybody wants. So
exactly. And then Emily's there but not there, which also makes a lot of sense because like it would be weird if Emily was still there. Yeah. And then Stanley Tucci is still there, but that makes more sense just because of his vibe. I don't know. He's kind of the only one that I feel like a little bit bad for.
Yeah,
like, life
I think
and career wise.
I think if you had watched the first one like immediately before going to see this, you would feel extra bad for him just because he does get so screwed over in the first one. And now you're like, of course he's there because he loves his job and he loves Miranda and he's the best ever. But you're like, maybe he could have left, but also he could have made that decision. So
that's the thing is like he also is like from that sort of generation where you like get a job and that's your career for your life.
I was thinking a lot about that line he has in the first one when he says she'll make it up to me, and I'm just like that's a different generational belief of like I will be rewarded for doing this even though there's a setback. So.
Yeah, and then it turns out at the van, again, spoilers, that he's the one who, like, got Andy the job, like, sort of deviously, or, like, behind the scenes. And so, like, who knows what other, like, behind-the-scenes stuff he's done over the years, like,
of course,
so many things.
Yeah, like, I've never really figured out what his actual job is, because he's, like, writing a speech for Miranda, and he's always at all the things, and...
I feel like he's
like the editor-in-chief and staff. Deputy.
The
deputy
he's
editor-in-chief and staff. That's a thing, right?
I don't know, or like the managing editor. I don't know what like magazine titles, but he's like
he's the Josh.
He's the second in command
Leo.
after. He's the second in command after Miranda, but like very much more on the fashion side. where she's
maybe
like
that's
overall
like head of fashions. Like they keep talking about his department also getting cut. So if like Andy is features, then he is probably head of fashions. Fashion.
Like he's the fashion editor. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know why he would go to advertising meetings except for plot reasons, but don't look into it.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't really know anything about magazines or fashion. So
also true.
Yeah.
had another thought about him. I was just gonna say there's some really nice parts, obviously callbacks to the original about him getting her clothes, but at the beginning, he compliments her on her jacket, and she talks about whatever, it's like a fancy name brand, but she found it thrifted and stuff, and it's a really nice through line of him actually teaching her about fashion and her learning about and appreciating fashion in the first I keep saying episode, in the first movie, and like, but that not going away, like that became a part of her life, which is I really like. It's like this subtle thing of like, she is in this world, which helps that she then has to write all of these articles for this fashion magazine, but it's just like, I really like what they did with her character. She's very confident, but is still able to stumble and be like taken aback by Miranda, but she knows what she likes fashion wise, as opposed to what she has a much
she has a fashion sort of perspective, and they did a really interesting job of like, at the beginning she's a journalist, so her fashion, like, she is more fashionable than sort of your average like movie journalist, but then when she sort of comes in and she's like clearly trying to impress Miranda, and she gets all these like party outfits and like her Hamptons outfit, that like sundress that she wears to the Hamptons is beautiful. And then like all of that, like trying to, like, very much trying to impress and trying to show off, and then by the end she's like still high fashion, but like as herself, like she's wearing, you know, like cool jeans and heels, but like still her, like, it's like a distressed version of the blue sweater from the original. Like, so they do a good job of that, which is really nice to see. And she gets to wear some really cool
like, there's definitely a dress in the movie where we're both like leaning towards each other like,
oh my god, it's so good. And it's not even that, like,
it's not a ball gown,
it's just
a dress.
It's like a like, it's a long sleeve, high necked sort of like,
you could wear it to like
platy thing,
high tea or something almost.
It's very like high tea, like daytime wedding, something like that. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just like, it also just looks really great on Anne Hathaway.
Yes, also true. Anne Hathaway can wear a lot of things, so
and then there's all kinds of like new characters that for the most part aren't terrible.
No, I like them, and you don't get to know anything about them because there's 4 main characters in this movie, so you don't get any new character stories, but that's fine.
You just get bits and pieces. So there's like Kenneth Branagh plays Miranda's husband, like new husband, and he's fine. He's nice because he has like his own life and his own career, and then they just like are together.
Very supportive of her and understands her and their relationship and what she needs, which is a really nice change, obviously, from the first movie where she's like, she can't keep a husband because she's so power driven. And this one she's like, but she can keep a husband, she just didn't have the right one. Like, it's not her fault, it was his fault. And
then so Justin Theroux plays like a terrible douchebag billionaire,
it's pretty good,
who breaks up with Lucy Liu and then like gets hot and then dates Emily's character. And so Lucy Liu is like amazing in this movie because she's like the billionaire ex-wife. She's basically like Bezos's ex. Mackenzie Scott. I think so. She's basically that. Like that. It's not subtle that that's the inspiration, and it's delightful. But then like Justin Theroux, like with facial hair and like just playing the
I think
so
like,
stupid, a lot of like such an asshole
facial prosthetics. I don't know what Justin Theroux looks like right now, but it's not. There was something going on with his forehead.
There was something. He had like filler or prosthetics or something. Like, it was interesting. And then anybody else?
Simone Ashley.
And then there's Simone Ashley, and then unnecessarily Andy dates this Australian real estate contractor builder guy who like is the builder of the apartment she buys, and then they have a really great meet cute, but then there's like unnecessary drama of like him not being supportive and her not being open to that, like sharing her life, but like they've been casually dating for like a few weeks, like she's not gonna make life decisions with him. Like, no, I don't know, it's like weird. There's the whole, it felt unnecessary.
It was,
but it was a good meet cute.
It was shoehorned in a way of like, we don't have time to examine why she feels this way, about why she feels the need to react this way when romantic people in her life say these kinds of things to her. because we are in a different movie than that. This is not a movie about her relationship. So she needed somebody else to bounce ideas off of, I guess. But she had her best friend, who was the friend from the first movie.
Tracy Tom's character.
Like
she was
7,000 times better than this movie.
Oh my god, she was so good.
The writers of this movie saw the 20 years of people bitching about how shitty her friends are in the first movie. We're like, okay, let's fix this.
Yeah.
But she also has her people who were at the newspaper with her. So she like hires them. She has this guy who like looks like he's Clark Gregg, but he is not Clark Gregg. And every time you see him, you're like, if you take your baseball hat off, are you Clark Gregg? And you're like, no, you're not.
No, I have no idea who he is.
I don't know who he is. So there's that guy who's obviously like a work buddy of, because he's like friend. A 50-year-old man. And it's one of those things of like, it's a weird dichotomy friendship, but because of work. And then there's this other woman who works with her and keeps talking to her about getting a book deal, but she has no other characterizations. Like, does she even have a name?
Yeah, Talia, apparently. Rachel Bloom is the actress.
Yeah, she just keeps calling her about writing a book.
Like,
and like,
writing a book. Basically, it's an expose of Miranda.
Yeah, and like,
is the whole
you could have
thing.
Taken the realization that she needed from this romantic guy and put it into one of those people.
Yes. Yeah.
And just eliminated the romance part.
Yeah, because there was no need for the like romance drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though, like, again, he was dreamy, they had good chemistry, blah, blah, blah. And then, who else is this? Oh, BJ Novak plays the, like, magazine parent company's owner's son / owner. And he's delightfully asshole.
Yeah.
No, it was an interesting group of people. But, the 4 main cast are obviously A+.
Yeah. So, like, I think the gist of it, and, like, when people ask, I'll say... not necessary, but fun. And they didn't ruin the characters. Yeah,
that's the main thing, is like, it felt flat compared to the first one, just because it's not as, like, laugh out loud and iconic. But it was completely fine.
Yeah. It's not Sister Act 2, but it's also not Center Stage 2. It's right in the middle.
Correct.
So,
there
you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an improvement or, like, a necessary addition, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about tropes, I guess.
Well, I just wanted to say a couple of other things. Tucci, a dream.
Ugh.
Always. And Meryl.
Always.
Like, it's one of those things I think we talked about, I think in Notting Hill or something. We're like, oh, right, these actresses that we've been talking about for many, many years, they're fucking good. Just the stuff that she does with her face. And, like, there's a scene in Milan where she's alone on the... Milan
just like in the
square of something that I don't know. Yeah. And they had to film at 3 a.m. because they wouldn't close it for them. And there was one take, and it's just like,
Ugh, it's so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
She deserves all her Oscars.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then there were a ton of cameos. Most of them were fashion people that we have absolutely no idea. But there was, Lady Gaga. It's kind of the big one.
And it was Dolce, not Gabbana. And I was like, it's either Dolce or Gabbana. And it was Dolce.
Amazing.
And and then the other thing about this is that it gave a lot of Sex and the City movie vibes to me, just because there was a lot of like runway fashion parts that I'm like, I don't care about this. And a fashion movie for me is always going to be mixed because I don't care, and I also have issues with the industry from an environmentalism and capitalism standpoint.
Yes.
But the things that I liked and that I read about a lot online after we watched it is that it did highlight women working hard, women liking their jobs, women working in high value jobs and valuing their jobs.
Yeah.
And the value of hard work, but the cost of hard work. And I liked that. Because it also wasn't in your face. Like, obviously Meryl's speech about the book and like put it all in because people need to see the cost is in there. But I'm like, I like that.
Well, and it was, because, like, from the outside, like, if you didn't know Miranda, you'd be like, oh, like, she has this really successful job. She has this amazing career. She had 2 kids. But, like, it cost her. Like, she doesn't really have friends. She doesn't seem to have a relationship with her now adult children. Like, And, and I think that's real. But, like, she also, like, has not really regrets because she loves her job. And, like, when she, because at her age, the option sort of comes, like, do you want to retire? And she, like, very clearly doesn't because she really loves her job.
She really loves her job.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
she picked her job, and sometimes that's bad, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tropes.
Yeah, girls looking out for girls. Again, like the women in this movie save themselves, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and then we've got ugly billionaire fixes his looks, but he's still an ugly person. Yeah. It's totally not a metaphor for real Elon billionaires.
Musk. No. And then there's the really good meet cute. Like, it wasn't necessary, but it was delightful.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. The banter they had was adorable, and
no, they
Hathaway
really
can act, chemistry. Obviously. And so if this was another movie, I would be into it.
Yeah. All right, Lindsay, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they barely talk about men.
Yeah, I don't think. I think she talks about that guy with her best friend,
with Tracy Tobbs. Not with anybody else.
And they talk about men sometimes, but most of the time they're talking about themselves and their work and fashion. Yeah. So gold stars all around.
Well, and also it makes sense. Like, it's a magazine for primarily women.
Yeah.
Like, so it makes sense that they end up, getting a woman to help them save the day. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make a pie.
Yeah, so we don't really make pies for hot takes. I just kind of listed some things. So we don't really we can do percentages if we want, but
yeah, I can't remember either. But yeah, the most obvious is cerulean blue.
Oh, of course.
Everything. There's so many like blue things that didn't need to be blue all over this movie.
Yeah.
So that's the color of the pie.
And then of course with that we have odes to the first movie. Like, it's not as bad as other sequels, of course, but there is literally there is a shot at the beginning of a woman holding up 2 belts. I'm like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
And then the event, which I think is supposed to be the Met Gala, is called Spring Florals. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And there were lots of cameos. So, which also could be in tropes.
Yeah, and then they wore a lot of sunglasses inside, which I guess is a fashion thing because of cameras or something.
I guess so. I
don't know. Somebody who knows about fashion.
I feel like it's fashion.
Yeah.
And like, especially like Miranda, it's like...
Yeah, Miranda, it's just Miranda. Like it's weirder to see her without her sunglasses on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There were also lots of jokes about Miranda needing reading glasses, which was hilarious. Yeah. I don't really care at all what's next for them. I feel like they're going to be fine.
Yep. I hope they just keep it on, ruling the world.
Keep living their best lives. Yeah. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this hot take. I don't know what else to say.
Nope. It's
How do we
shorter
wrap these
than
ones up?
the last time.
Oh, man. Yeah, because we don't have a lot of negative opinions about it.
Exactly. We have a lot of ambivalent opinions about it. I think you should see it and then go home and watch the original.
Yeah, or also, like, don't go to the theater to watch it. Yeah. Unless you, want to watch it. It's not, like, a laugh-out-loud movie that you felt, like, the bonding of the crowd or anything like that. I don't know. Yeah, it would be a perfectly fine movie to watch at home or with some friends and a glass of wine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's lots of great quotes, but there's only one to end. So let us know what you think. And in the meantime, that's all.